Yes, I think... No. Wait, never mind. I must go now. How do you do?
Any news?
Have you heard about Kvatch? They say that Deidre came from Oblivion and burned the whole city to the ground. I don't really feel comfortable talking to you right now.
It's you. Hi. I'm Tamika. We grow our own grapes and make fine wines. See? Was that hard? Skingrad's wines are the best in Tamriel. I invite you. Try them for yourself. Here, it is perfect for grapes and perfect for wine. The sun and soil here are like my native Hammerfell, but the climate is milder and the rainfall more reliable. Hey, you're the one they call the hero. The town eccentric. Lives in the big house on the corner, southwest of the chapel. Don't worry, he's harmless. Farewell.
You're new here in Skingrad? Fine. I'll make sure the captain knows we have a stranger in town. Please, keep your weapons sheathed and use your best manners. We're a bit suspicious of strangers here. Don't give us anything to be suspicious about. Will you, please? Go ahead. See? Fine.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone! I don't really feel comfortable.
What is it, sir? The town eccentric. Lives in the big house on the... Please. Thank you. Farewell. How are you? How does the day greet? I really don't want you around me. What can I... Oh. Every little... Good day.
Leave me alone. What is it?
I'm here to relieve you. It's about time. The children are starving. A pleasure to Good day.
You annoy even me. Yes, I think... No. Wait, never mind. I must go now.
I'm only asking for a single moment.
Come on. The whole West Weald is pretty good goblin hunting country. They're thick here in Kolovia, along the Valenwood and elsewhere borders. See. Goodbye.
And you... How can I...
It's my pleasure. Please continue. Half of the count... be seen.
Anything else I can... Yes, I have them for sale. If you'd like to buy some, feel free. They're top quality. I refined them myself. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. A pleasure. If you come across any unusual ingredients in your travels,
You look like you've seen some travel. For you, of course. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly. Yes, I've heard of mages who seal portals with an ingredient as a key. Makes the door impossible to lockpick. Refined frost salts sounds like something that Juliana would specialize in. You may want to go back to the university and speak to her. I am the best alchemist in Leowin. But if you need advanced training, you'll need Broch Kalas in Bruma or Ardalim in Bravil. You found 5 of the tears? Fantastic. This turned out better than I expected. Perhaps a little bit of a bonus is in order. They're the pride of my collection. The tears look beautiful in my collection. 1,000 thanks once again.
Dead.
You have the hands.
Hello there. I'm Ilona. How would you like to get my husband Gogan out of hot water? Oh, you heard about that? We were trying to keep it quiet, but people in this city are far too nosy. Very well, since you said you want to help. I don't suppose you've heard all the details about the gang of harlots running their little charade here in Anvil, have you? The women in the gang use their wiles to lure men out to some remote location and rob them blind. It's been going on for some time now. The city guard hasn't done very much about it, because frankly, the men who are robbed are so embarrassed they don't want to report it. Take, for example, that good-for-nothing husband of mine, Gogan. He cared more about their charms than my own. Please, go on. I like it here. People are very friendly. Much nicer than in the Imperial City. Azan at the Fighters Guild is a fine warrior. I understand he can sign you up if you're interested. When Gogan was, with the women, they took something quite valuable from him. No, it's not what you're thinking. He was carrying a precious family heirloom with him when he was lured out to their lair. It was a small ring given to him on our wedding day. The ring belonged to my mother and has been in the family for generations. I'm willing to give you all the money I have to get it back. 100 gold. Can you help us? Thank you. I'm afraid I can't offer you much help, but I'll do what I can. All I can tell you is that the best place to start is at the Flowing Bowl. It's a tavern located outside the city walls near the waterfront. Gogan may be able to give you more information beyond that. The Flowing Bowl attracts the worst Anvil has to offer. Always be on your guard.
Hi, I'm Gogan. How's it going? See? Was that hard? Sorry, I'm new in town. Don't know a soul. I swear that when I passed by Benaris Manor last night, I heard someone scream from inside. Velwyn Benaris will never sell that death trap. See, my wife couldn't keep a big mouth shut. Yes, it's true. I lost the family ring to those sirens. I'm ashamed about the whole incident, but not ashamed enough to ask for your help. I was sitting in the Flowing Bowl when the most fetching Nord woman you've ever seen walked in with an equally attractive Imperial woman following. After we exchanged words, I followed them out to a farmhouse. Inside, they asked me to remove my clothes and items. Well, I did. And then suddenly they brandished weapons and robbed me. They sent me away with barely a stitch of clothing, harlots. Just please, help me get that ring back. I want to save what's left of my marriage. I'm merely a man. How could I resist? What a mess I've gotten myself into.
Morning. How do you do?
Are you well?
Fine. Look at the muscles
Greetings,
on
Red
you.
Guard. Bye.
Bye.
I haven't seen you here before. Aw, and you're all alone, too. How sad. Well, if you're up to it, I think we can solve that little problem. You see, me and Faustina here are lonely, too. And we've been looking for someone. You look like just what we need. I'll tell you what. We have a cozy farmhouse not far from here where we could, well, get to know each other much, much better. I'll mark it down on your map just so you won't forget where to find us. Meet us there around 11 o'clock. I can promise you a night of fun you won't soon forget. Every little bit helps. Do I really have to spell it out for you? You're a man, and I'm a woman with a certain desire. You figure out the rest.
Hail!
Well,
Can't wait to see you later. Don't keep us waiting. Hope you're not planning to get much sleep.
how are you? Patience. We'll have all night. Trust me when I say we'll give you a night to remember.
What is it? Do you believe any of that talk about more? What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
I see you took us up on our offer. Good. I'm glad to see you. Signy will be along shortly. I'm sure we can find something to do while we wait. Now, we can't have you standing there all uncomfortable in all those clothes. Why don't you take everything off and place it there on the table? What? What are you talking about? Don't you want to have fun? Come on, don't be shy. Or are you here for something else? Damn, I knew it. You're working for the city guard, aren't you? I didn't think they would be stupid enough to send someone alone. But so be it. I should have known after I fenced that stupid ring and discovered it was a fake. Worthless. All part of the guard's plan, I suppose. Okay, girls. We got someone who doesn't want to cooperate.
Am I supposed to be in?
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. That's the best you can do. Show me what you got.
Am I supposed to be fast? This ends here.
You look upset that we deceived you.
We had a feeling you'd be surprised when you saw us in our real uniforms. I see you have a puzzled look on your face. Ask away. Tell me. See? Was that hard? Gogan and I are really members of the Anvil City Watch. I suppose you could say we work undercover. We've been trying to foil Faustina's gang for months now. Every time we tried to interview a man who was lured there, they refused to talk. The women in the gang picked married men to seduce for just that reason. It was decided the only way to stop this gang was to send in a stranger. You fit the bill perfectly. It's a shame it had to end in so much violence, but someone was bound to get hurt sooner or later. We'll clean up the mess. Don't concern yourself about it. I'm sure you had no choice. If you ever find yourself back in Anvil, stop by any time and say hello. Oh, and please say nothing to anyone about our true identities. You've done well, and here's the reward that I promised. Lady Umbernox has hired a new captain of the guard. Don't spend all the money from the reward in one place.
Little busy right now. Got your mess to clean up.
Well met.
Hello.
Good news from Kvatch. For a change.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Reynold Draelus, will be allowed access. Thank you. How kind. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Draelus, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Reynold arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you, so you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrel? They say he haunts the road to Coral. Not that I've ever seen him myself, mind you. Sorry, I have a lot of work to do.
Perhaps you can help me. I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me. Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I've found the door open and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Rainiel Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Rainiel, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carrius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Rainiel convinced Carrius that Braden was a vampire. Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Rainiel character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. Take... For me? Thanks. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
36. That's... pretty impressive, actually. Excuse me. We're always... Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I... Apparently, Braden Leary. He seemed to be... You too.
Hello.
So, any new revelations in your... investigation? I'm sure Erlene is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Rainiel has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Rainiel is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either. I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Erlene by checking up on Rainiel. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Rainiel is what he says he is. So I'm not sure what you're trying to prove. I am only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very loosely, because Erlene is so distraught. Keep up the good work, I suppose.
Do you have any more? know I sound desperate, but I...
Hello. I'm really tired. Can we get on with this? Olga sure can tell a good story. I'm not normally a big fan of bards' tales, but she's got some good ones. Shadow hide you. Balin. Oh, Balin. I loved you, old man. I loved you, but I couldn't protect you. Oh, Balin. Shadow hide you. Unreal. Yes, the vampire hunter. Apparently, Braden lived. He seemed to be some... Shadow hide you. Balin. Go ahead, please. Oh, now that'll get you something. I work hard. Folks like Skjorda and Ulfan give us Nords a bad name, drinking and carrying on until all hours. Hafid Hollowleg says that Gerald View has been doing good business. Ah, you mean that vampire hunter. He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack. It's near the city gates. You can't miss it. Bye.
That was the strangest book I've ever read.
It's you. Hi. Good morning. Hello! Hello! What can I do for you today? Please, go on. I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder. Raynil's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either. Bloody scamps, I could skin them all.